Just in time for winter break, we've got two December blockbusters to talk about. One of them is really good, and the other one is Aquaman. The latest offering from the DCEU, James Wan's Aquaman, is terrific for the first 20 or 25 minutes. It opens with a compelling origin story of half-breed Arthur Curry, the son of a lighthouse keeper and the Queen of Atlantis, who eventually becomes Aquaman. And it offers a classic James Wan fight scene inside a hijacked Russian submarine, which gives rise to revenge-minded arch-villain Black Manta and sets into motion one of the best blood feud rivalries in the comic book universe. Unfortunately, after this really promising setup, Aquaman completely flies off the rails. Black Manta totally disappears from a huge chunk of this movie as the story takes a hard turn into Arthur's reluctant pursuit of the throne of Atlantis. A conflict between royal brothers lifted straight from Black Panther sends Arthur and his new Atlantean ally, Princess Mera, on an Indiana Jones-esque crusade to find the King's Trident, which will allow Aquaman to defeat his brother King Orm and take over the ocean realm. Aquaman is visually stunning, but ultimately falls short from a storytelling standpoint. A Black Manta versus Aquaman movie would have been much more satisfying and less convoluted. I did enjoy Jason Momoa's performance as Aquaman, and he's frankly the saving grace of a film that's otherwise kind of doomed from the start.
That was the worst pep talk ever.
One other note, the water ain't the only thing salty in Aquaman. There's coarse language throughout the film that really makes it kind of a questionable choice for preteens, and that's a shame because that's kind of who it's aimed at. Also in theaters this week is Bumblebee, the long-awaited next chapter in Michael Bay's Transformers saga. After Bay's 5 relative bombs, first-time director Travis Knight has finally given us the first really good live-action Transformers movie. A character-driven flick, Bumblebee spends plenty of time developing the unlikely relationship between Charlie, an 18-year-old girl who's lost her father and her way, and the Autobot hero who's lost his memory and his voice. Overcoming their mutual fear and a considerable communication barrier is a process, and it's refreshing that this new offering allows it to happen gradually, letting character growth of both protagonists happen in a natural and believable way. Unlike its predecessors, the plot of Bumblebee is simple and easy to follow. There are also some great callbacks to the original animated series, including an appearance by fan favorite Soundwave and a great battle on Cybertron. Haley Steinfeld gives a solid and emotional performance as Charlie, and there are genuinely funny and touching moments between her and Bumblebee.
Try this.
And this movie certainly doesn't lack good action. The battle scenes are really well done, and there's enough shoot-'em-up fun to keep this hour and 53-minute movie clipping along at a good pace. Aimed at a slightly younger audience, Bumblebee is a great choice to while away a couple of hours of this long winter break with your young'uns. And you'll come away having really enjoyed this movie too.